All right, I'm not sure how I missed this before, but there's like this, I don't know, like garden type thing. And I wanted to do a video about um, the acid I tried this winter, which is embarrassing because there's a million of those videos. But whatever. I don't really feel like re-articulating everything. So I found this email that I think kind of describes it, which was, well, it hijacked my sense of feeling, and that's why I was rolling around, almost having sex with the carpet for about 2 hours. It was euphoric, but then there was a dopamine crash that was disturbing, and I decided I needed to eat. I was laying back, waiting for it to end, and having this feeling of everything vibrating, and everything we depend on or call our own being dependent on these finely tuned vibrations. It was repeating these made up words, and it was almost like being a kid and forming language in your head, like for the first time. It was scary because I wanted all my abilities back. This email is kind of long. And I realized that they weren't mine to begin with, and that everything in this life is just a projection of some energetic evolution below the surface. Those beings, like those energetic beings or souls or whatever I was talking about, those beings are using this experience through us as a means to their own evolution. It was so scary because I felt nothing. I called mom and told her that I loved her and that I was on acid. That would have embarrassed me, but nothing mattered. After the dopamine crash settled, I was fine, but it still lasted for about 12 hours. I talked to Meg for 2 hours. That helped. Yo. Um, Also, somebody just walked by, so that's cool. Um, that's pretty much it. It's just being like scared almost of not coming back to your regular self, and being scared of like knowing how finely tuned everything is by shit energy or whatever, and knowing that it's all being held in place every second. So that was kind of strange. This place like came out of nowhere. Like this whole, hadn't really noticed it before, and I'm right here. My hotel's right here. I'm wondering what this is over here. So that's pretty much it. That's all I had to talk about. So I wanted these videos to be longer, but yeah. So I should have planned that out a little better. Maybe I won't even post it. But, so I got this like metal building over here. Not sure what that's all about or what it is. How did I miss this? Bel Canto. Anyways, that's pretty much it. And as I was realizing, like, all the pain, or I guess anything that you've gone through in your life was actually kind of like sort of just a necessary stage in the evolution of these, like, I don't know, bodies of energy or whatever you want to say. Like, it's just going on. It's happening kind of independent of us. But what we see around us and what we experience is a reflection of that. So, and also things that we enjoy, like music, movies, or art. What I was kind of starting to think or feel was that these are there's tons of traffic, so it's pointless. That these are reflections or representations of this evolution, and that's why it's pleasing to us. And so, basically, I kind of knew this before, in a way. Like, it was kind of obvious, but kind of a cool place. But this was me, like, actually feeling it, like, full throttle, and through every bone and every cell and every nerve ending. And that was what it felt like. Actually, speaking of nerve endings, was that almost like whatever holds your nerve endings, nerve endings, or like interpretation of like what's going on, like whatever's holding that in place was like jostled. And it was like, so this is what it would be like if you were fucking retarded. Kind of. And I'm kind of seeing a bunch of, like, I don't know. One sec. We're at 8 minutes. I kind of want to make like 10 minutes. Even though that's so irrational. Like, whatever, I have nothing to say. But, so I kind of knew this already, but taking the drug was allowing me to feel it so clearly. And I had already kind of come to the conclusion that, like, basically, like, before I took anything, that our emotions or our struggles, that energy that are just like, it's energy that's out of balance and at war with itself, and that existed before like the universe itself. So, like, you would think of like the Big Bang as being not necessarily like an explosion of matter like you usually hear about, but it would be more like this energetic war or battle or imbalance becoming aware of itself, or starting to develop consciousness, and it expanded, or I don't know, I'm just pulling this out of my ass at this point, but it expanded and did all this as a means of coming to balance. And I know, like, again, like, it's just another video with somebody saying the same thing, but I guess I guess the drug just allows you to feel all these things kind of violently to the point where you wake up the next day and you're somewhat have a renewed outlook. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. This is just part of Santa Fe, and it's just a pit stop. All right, that's it. See ya.